This is Floopes 900.
This is Crusadus.
And we're here to talk about the worst things that can happen while you're playing a game.
The absolute worst. Most of these things have probably happened to you and will happen to you again at some point in your gaming career.
Yep, most definitely. Go ahead and start us off.
Well, for me, starting off, I could say my number 10. Well, I won't say number 10, but my number one pet peeve is my controller losing its power.
Yeah, that's definitely one really annoying thing.
Even though it automatically stops the game if you're on a PS4 or Xbox One, it takes the tension out of the game, especially if you're in a very hard part of the game. All the tension is gone. Like, what are they doing? It makes the game unfun.
Yeah, I understand. It's aggravating, really,
Exactly.
because you're like all set up and interested in playing and relaxed, or you're like really like tense because you're in this like really tough, difficult situation in the game, and then it just goes out at the worst possible moment.
Exactly.
I mean,
That's one of my biggest pet peeves.
I know one thing that is really good nowadays though with the PS4 and Xbox One. I can't remember if the PS3 did it or not. I really can't remember. But like just imagine if where when your PS4 controller goes low, it will like tell you on screen that it's going low.
Yeah.
Like just imagine all the um incidents that could occur if that message never popped up and you just had to check it yourself.
Oh yeah.
Because I kind of suck at that. I don't check my battery systems. Like, I mean, I check them every so often, but for the most part, I'm just sitting there playing the game.
Yeah, like I don't really check them either. It just they last for so long that you end up just forgetting about them.
Yeah, exactly.
And then by the time you do remember, it's kind of too late.
Exactly. And then most of the time, if you're like me, I'm up scrambling around trying to get to the cord fast enough so it doesn't die.
Yeah.
Sometimes I
And the
do it,
cord is
sometimes I
so
don't.
freaking short. It's still like super close to the TV you want to play.
Mm-hmm. And then another thing is, and it's just an interesting thing. I don't know if you noticed, but the PS3 cord or PS3 cord, the PS3 controller, the charge cable, and the PS4 charge cable are. I mean, they're not like exactly alike, but they're pretty similar. So a lot of times I have mistaken the cord and plugged it into the system, and then found out it was the wrong cord because it didn't fit in the PS4 controller. And then I'm scrambling around for the other one.
Yeah. It can be
Um,
pretty irritating. Because they do is very similar.
um, another thing is another um, thing that I think is one of the worst things that can happen is if you, I don't know, like I can't remember. Do you play mini games online at all?
Sure.
Like, then I'm sure you've had those moments where your internet kind of just like drops out on you in the middle of a match or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
All the time.
I really hate that because I've been Garden Warfare is a very good example. I can't tell you how many times I've been kicked out of a game because my internet just decided to bug out on me.
It hasn't happened to me as much with no internet, but it still happens though. Like every once in a while, I'll be playing something,
Yeah.
and my internet just has to bug out, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Exactly.
And it's hard trying to explain to people that my internet is acting wonky.
Yeah, because people with good internet don't understand that.
Nope.
What's another one of your
When a game freezes.
Oh god, yes. That irritates the crap out of me.
And like for no apparent reason either. Like it's not like the game has been shaken or anything. It's not like it feels like it's overheating. It's just freezing by itself.
Yeah, like
you just put it in and it should work fine. It's just freezing.
Yeah, like I can understand it. Like a lot of times with I've had okay, using like a Game Boy Advance SP, right? You know how like you can stick a Game Boy cartridge in it, and the Game Boy cartridge will like stick out of the bottom, and it can stick out to a decent length too. Like one of my main issues with that is whenever I move it, it will like just like smack against my arm or something, and it will just freeze the game. So, and actually, now that you like, I'm actually glad you mentioned this topic because I actually just had the freezing issue that you're talking about. Well, it wasn't exactly a freeze, but I was playing Shantae, Risky's Revenge, the one I downloaded from the sale, and I had played for maybe about an hour, right? All of a sudden, an error message popped up on the screen and said an unknown error had occurred. And it stopped me from playing the game. So then I had to go back in, I started playing again, and about 5 minutes later it did it again for no reason.
I hate when games give you error messages and you know they're wrong.
Exactly.
See how especially when you know you're right and you just error message for no reason.
Yeah, like, okay.
Like it gives you those like online error messages and you know that it's wrong.
Yeah.
And it has to do with the hardware. Or through your software, through one of them.
Yeah. See.
And I think
Yeah. I can't think of anything else. I mean, the controller thing is definitely a pet peeve. The game crashing randomly is definitely a pet peeve.
Like another thing I hate is how flimsy the controllers are. It's really easy for like even the buttons on like the handheld and on the controller. They're very flimsy. Like if you press them too hard, they'll get stuck.
Yeah.
Or do anything. I mean, you have to be very gentle with these machines because they will break very easily.
Oh yes, yes they will. It's very I've heard a lot of cases where what was it? Oh, like the Game Boy Advances and the Game Boy Advance SPs, the right and left buttons, like the little buttons on the top. Like I heard of a lot of people back at school, like it was like fourth or fifth grade, but I know a lot of people had issues with theirs. They would stop working.
Yep.
Hmm. Um, you got anything else?
I'm trying to think. I don't think so. I mean, uh, those those are really the main things.
Yeah,
Like,
they really are.
oh, and one more.
Yeah.
I hate when it says a file, your save file is corrupted,
Oh God, yes, yes.
and you have to start over on a particular game because your save file is there's like no other save file for you to use. Your save file is corrupted, so you have to start over.
Oh yes, something that, like you said at the beginning of the video, it's something that you will come across at some point in your gaming career.
Yeah.
I've had that actually used to happen a lot with my Super Nintendo games.
Yeah. You have to be careful in the old games. It's so easy for a file to get corrupted. It's ridiculous.
I know, and I don't know if you've had this issue, but have you had the like in the older systems? Did you ever have the issue where the file wouldn't even be corrupted; it would just be gone?
Yeah.
Like I could never understand that. Like it was perfectly fine, and then the next time I turn it on, the file's just been erased. Like someone actually went in and done it, but no one did it.
Yeah, things,
But yeah. Anything else?
nope, that's it.
I I think it is too. I can't really. I think that's pretty much all the bad things that I can think of at the moment.
Most thing I can think of is already kind of related to stuff like that we already said, so there's no point in adding fuel to the fire that's already said.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're done with this video. um, yeah. So anywho, make sure to comment, tell us some of the things that have happened to you that you think is just share some of your stories with us.
Yep, tell us what has happened to you in playing video games. What do you what do you think is the craziest thing that has happened to you? I'm very interested to know what crazy thing has happened to you while you're playing. I know I've seen some crazy glitches and everything like that when playing a video game.
Most definitely. So yeah. Anywho, this is Floopes 900.
It's Crusadus.
And we're signing off. Peace.